So this is what the inside of the aerator looks like. This bar is taped to the top here, and then that floater is all the way down at the bottom. So this acts as like the floater in a toilet, where it comes up and turns off the sprayers. So it took me a minute to figure out what that was for, so I figured I'd let you all know about that. It also came with this pipe here inside, which I'm assuming is if you're going to have this in a garage or something and have that as an overflow pipe, that would go right here, but mine's outside, so I'm not really worried about it. So here's where I've got everything going. Let me start at the inside. It's not going to be finished tonight, unfortunately. Every time I turned around, something else broke. So, alright, so comes up out of the well to your pressure switch. And then from the well, comes into my piping outside. Comes around back here. Okay. I got it, buddy. Comes up. Comes into the aerator. The aerator fills up until the relief valve shuts it down. The water drains out the bottom through gravity, comes into the pump, through the pump up into the pressure tank. And the pressure tank builds pressure, the pump kicks on, sends it back to the return line, which I still have to plumb in. But the return line will basically go back along the supply line through another hole that I'll have to cut. That's my wife yawning, my dog, kids. So come back in through that supply line. And then it'll connect into this pipe that is broken here. So I'll cut this probably right about here. Right about here. Put an elbow out and connect to that other line. And then it goes up through the water softeners. Back down through here, and I still got to repair this pipe that broke right here. But I figured I wanted to make a video before it got too dark, and I called it a night. I'm going to hire an electrician to finish this pressure switch. I don't know what I did wrong, but it popped at me when I tried to plug it in. And an electrician to wire up that pump into this junction box. It might need a new junction box, I'm not sure. But that's pretty much it. That's how you plumb up one of them aerators that there's no information on the internet anywhere about. So hopefully it helps somebody out.